Okay, so now that we have this laid out, we're going to go ahead and write our oriented plane component. And in here, I just pulled up the Python component and put in run a script syntax as rs. So we have 2 bits of information that we want as our argument. I'm not going to put it inside of a definition yet. We'll do like we did with the other one and write it and then put it inside of a definition. So our first method is plane from normal, and so we get a plane and rs dot plane from normal, and we're passing in only the origin and the normal. So the origin is the world origin, so we're doing 0, 0, 0, and then the normal is going to be vector 1. We are not passing in an x-axis. So then the next method that we have is directional angle, and so we need to go ahead and bring that in. So let's copy that, okay that, and so we have definition directional angle. So we get an angle, directional angle, and for vector 1 we want the x-axis of our plane. So the way we do that is plane 1. So if you remember, we have plane 0 is origin and then x-axis 1. So the next argument that we pass in is going to be our second vector, so that matches right there. And then the plane that we want is going to be plane, and yeah, so that matches too. And then so we want a rotated plane, so the way we get that is rs dot rotate plane, and for that we want to pass in our plane that we made, our angle, and the axis is plane from normal. So is our planes that's really weird. Oh, it's not. Okay. I thought it was coming out of this component, which didn't make sense to me at all. And why should it? Because it wasn't. So vector 1. So let's try that. Let's get A equals rotated plane. Vector 1 is not defined. Okay, so let's go ahead. Vec 1. Vec 2. Okay. Let's pass in our points. And let's pull this over here and compare the plane. So okay, so this is the plane that we already verified that it was working right, and let's go ahead so the plane is the same. So let's go ahead and I know my names aren't really the best, but this will work. And let's put it inside of a definition. Oriented plane, vec1, vec2, return rotated plane. So let's pull this out and so we can test it. Oops. Okay, so it's still working. And let's go ahead and put these back over there and start with our next component that we want.